Good morning, everybody. This is Prabha, the nutritionist here at Mexico Bariatric Center, and I have some good news today. I wanted to introduce a new nutritionist who will be joining our team. So we've got Na here.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
And we are so happy to have you on board. She's
Thank
going to
you.
be helping to share and educate the pre-op diet with you guys and answering post-op questions with you all. So she is here on board with us and we are so lucky. Thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here. And then as promised, thank you.
Thank you.
As promised, we have our Thanksgiving tips and tricks for the holidays. So I want to start out with talking about if you are a guest for Thanksgiving. I don't know what everybody's Thanksgiving plans are. I know with COVID it makes things differently, but feel free in the comments section to share with me what you guys are doing. But if you are going over to a guest's house, you can opt to bring a lean protein or a vegetable dish to Thanksgiving to ensure that you have something that you can safely eat that is bariatric friendly. Another tip that I have is you can lighten up the ingredients in the food that you do prepare. For example, if you're baking, I would try to use applesauce instead of butter or oil. You can also look for reduced fat cream soups to mix into your casseroles. You can use whole grain options for dinner rolls and stuffing. Making those small changes will definitely make a difference. I would also try to stay active, whether it's a walk or, as a family, you're going on a small hike. Um, we love having family around the holidays, but it's also nice to have a little escape, maybe get some alone time and go for a peaceful walk on your own. But getting those steps in will definitely help you and make a difference as well. I would also make sure not to be skipping any meals throughout the day on Thanksgiving. It'll be important to make sure that you plan healthier meals, like a healthier breakfast and some snacks to keep you full throughout the day. And this will stop you from overeating when it comes to mealtime. I would try to opt for foods like oatmeal, banana, peanut butter, veggies and dip. You could do string cheese as well. And then when it comes to actual Thanksgiving and you're sitting down to eat, you're building up your plate, I would opt to use a salad plate for your meals or like a ramekin dish. That way you can keep your portion sizes in check, but then you can also have the illusion that you're having more food. And as you're eating, it's going to be really important to eat slowly and pay attention to your body's cues of fullness. Um, Definitely pacing yourself is going to be very important during the holiday season. And then with turkey already being a lower fat protein choice, that is a good place to start with filling your plate. I would try to remember to eat small bites. And if you are pretty early post-op, you're going to want to avoid the dry cuts of meat. The dark meat of the turkey tends to be a little bit moister and more comfortable to swallow. And then I would try to choose some sort of soft cooked vegetable as your side dish. You can keep to the mashed or sweet potatoes, remembering your portion size. So I would say about a fourth of a cup a serving or less, and saving room for your protein choice. And then items like cranberry, relish, your rolls and stuffing, those can be difficult to tolerate if you are less than 4 months from your bariatric surgery date. So that's something to keep in mind. Keep in mind the foods that do work for you and then the foods that don't work for you. And then, of course, having pumpkin pie is great. I would try, if you are eating pumpkin pie, to be eating the filling and avoiding the crust for the best toleration. And I'm hoping that I'll get on the website here pretty soon. I have some recipes for you guys. I have a green bean casserole recipe, and I have a pumpkin pie recipe that you can put in the little ramekin dishes that I talked about. So you can look forward to something on the holiday. But at this point, those were the big tips and tricks I had for you guys, and I wanted to see what questions that you have all for me during this holiday season. And I'll be doing many more holiday themed videos too, especially with Christmas coming up as well and other winter holidays. Any good non-dairy cheese? Yes, oh, I'm trying to remember. There is a vegan cheese. Oh, the Daiya cheese. I used to eat Daiya cheese in the past. It doesn't really taste like cheese, but it kind of gives that texture of cheese if that's something that you're missing. Another cheese alternative that you could do is a lot of people have started flavoring their food with nutritional yeast. So with the nutritional yeast, you can like a lot of people like sprinkle that on top of like a bowl or something, and it gives a little bit of a cheesy flavor for you. So you could try that as well. I'm sure there's plenty of other alternative cheeses too that are cashew based a lot of times, and those are great options as well. Hello. Oh, I'm glad to see we have people welcoming Na. That's wonderful. Surgery December 1st, staying home and away from everyone. Aw. Yes, having surgery on the holiday time can be difficult. I will say though, with Thanksgiving, you can definitely make that work with if you're at least a week or two post-op, you know, even just thinning out some mashed veggies can work for you. And it might be too early to be doing the turkey until you're probably your second week post-op is when you could maybe do like the moist cuts of turkey. Let's see, any other questions for me today? A nice and quick Q&A this week. Wonderful. And I will be doing a pre-op webinar this next Friday. So it won't be a new topic, but if you have some more topics or questions that you have about bariatrics and about diet, definitely comment them below and I will definitely do a Q&A themed video on it. Wonderful. I see someone planned their surgery for January so they can enjoy the holidays. Wonderful. Well, if that is all the questions for this week, I will see you all next Friday for the webinar. And if you have any questions, if you're viewing this afterwards, feel free to comment your questions below and I'll get back to you with those answers. All right, happy Friday, everybody, and have a good weekend. It's Friday the 13th.